I have a great passion for the sport. Plus, to me, I need a challenge. That's the reason I've been in the game as long as I have. The game of football is life. Me against the opponent. My team against the opponent.
I write 44 when I see if the professor knows what he's talking about.
Many, many things happen out there. Brings out the best in us.
Nice going, guys. Nice going, man.
And it brings out the worst in us. But that game does that for me. And it controls my entire body.
That's chicken manure! That's chicken manure! Go on in there! Go on! God almighty!
Now you say, this guy's gotta be crazy.
What's the matter with you guys?
Everyone should have that possibility of being tested to the limits and expect the worst possible things that can happen to you in a game.
This is when we start to die. Hey! You're dying out of the left! Come on!
And the best possible things which you cherish for the rest of your life.
Go! 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 Come here. You're a hell of a man, son. Appreciate that.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
Pain is inevitable.
They're killing me, Whitey. They're killing me.
There was only the painful face of failure.
Okay, fellas? Hey, fellas, this is what you work all off season for. This is why you lift all them weights. This is why you do all that.
There was a fighting heart.
Losing's terrible. A week of preparation, a week of optimism goes down the drain, and it takes a tough-minded person to respond to it. There's a lot of peaks and valleys, and how you respond to losing, to me, is more important than how you respond to winning.
I can't accept losing. It's hard to digest it. It's probably one of the worst feelings in the world, especially after you've prepared so hard.
Can't tolerate it. I can't even say it because that's how much it took away from me. I hate losing.
It's a much deeper felt frustration when you lose a football game than a lot of other sports.
Because the season's so short, each game counts. In our league, you may not have the money to buy a hot dog if you lose one of those 16.
You see your career collapsing. The fan sees it as a game lots of times, but to you it's really your whole vocation.
The sick feeling you have when you lose is something that fortunately I'll never have to go through again, but that night following the game is brutal when you've lost. And the next day you still feel it. But then you have to get to work on the next team.
And our disappointment will be enormous for a day and a half. That's all it can last, a day and a half.
And if it's lasting past 48 hours, then you're probably going to lose the next week also.
And no matter what's said, we just better get over it. We better get over it very, very quickly.
You know, when you lose a game, you just continue to run back in your mind the plays in which you had opportunity to score. There could be plays in which quarterback throw the ball too far past a guy, throw it behind a guy. And for a quarterback, that's definitely devastating.
Of course, when you lose, you say, oh my God, all I had to do was this, this, and this. And I still live with defeats that occurred 10, 12, 15 years ago when I think football.
You're the talk of the town, you're the talk of the country, and it affects you off the field.
As I got older, I think the satisfaction from the wins was a lot more short-lived, and the anxiety from the losing was a little bit greater. I don't know that I know how to deal with it. I really don't. You should talk to somebody else about it, really.
Coach Landry used to say it. He said, every game is a winning and a losing situation, but more it's a teaching and a learning situation. He said the team that wins does the teaching, and the team that loses does the learning.
There are two teams that wanted to win very, very badly. And when that happens, only one can win. If we should ever meet again, we'll take them.